treated leather. Alright, so now we just go, since we got all of this done now, we can check the world to see. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope. Nope. Looks like we are good to go for the time being. Back to the hideaway. Moogle, do you have any more for me? Or is that all the hunts for the time being? That is all the hunts for the time being, so we are caught up on hunts. Beautiful.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
So we get the Rose Equestrian, which we already have, and then 2 empty shards, so we get things to sell. Items exceeding inventory capacity will be discarded. Yeah, that's fine.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Clive.
Any more Alliant reports? No. Okay, so nothing in the Alliant reports, so we are good to go on that. So let's go turn these 2 in, and then we can actually proceed with the main story. Actually, we'll just have to check our reports in our office because there may be side missions in those as well. Hello.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Yes, we did. They were scorpion tails, apparently.
Indeed.
Marvelous. Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity.
I'm sorry, but that stew looks like it would give me diarrhea.
Not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
I feel like that. I feel like that would just give me diarrhea. See what I tell you.
Odin's teeth. What assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I guess you're welcome.
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
I don't think anyone's gonna eat that.
And Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
As Gordon Ramsay would say, that looks like the inside of a nappy. Beautiful. And we got the badge we got the badge of metal +1. That works out in our favor. And now we can go over to Blackthorn, turn this stuff in.
With a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Here's some treated leather.
You're joking. He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive.
Unfortunately,
Catch the fella's name,
the quality of like an item or any kind of crafting stuff is only going to be really
in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And
like only crafters of like the highest quality and ones that have keen eyes can actually tell you whether or not a material is good or not.
Our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leatherworking community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back.
I was about to say, I did most of the work here.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
I'm glad he's back to normal.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. It wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
You're welcome. And there's a level for me. That's what we're talking about, baby. Level 62. Heck yeah. Drake Slayer gear design. There we go. Drake Slayer gear. The good stuff. Alright, so.
What's that for you, dear?
There's the Drake Slayer stuff, which I need all that stuff from hunts, which aren't available at the current moment. But once they are, sheesh. Adamantine gauntlets. Wow. And then Genji gloves. You can't go through a game without Genji gloves, man. I'm saying, you cannot go through the game without Genji gloves. Just saying.
Anything else?
Alright. So we're good there. We just gotta go check our office for anything in our things here that need to be done. Are there any side missions within these? No, there is not. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as a morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they'd done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these for what for their foul bite. But for him, it was never about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquise, I ask once again for you to forgive my men to your welcome back to Lazarus, but I certainly can understand that you were the last person any one of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed you into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians and am proud to stand up alongside you once again. All quiet in the Dominion. The Daleks and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs. but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped into. If I were a man to lay a wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Thank you, Gav. Apparently they... You know... Apparently no one likes to step into a big heaping pile of chocobo shit. You know? I mean, have you seen the size of chocobos? The size of the shits that they can take? Good lord. Hello, Vivian.
Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I mean, you are some eye candy. I mean...
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea.
I have indeed, and I do not want to step in their shit either. Wolfie, I'm pretty sure that if we just happen to step in chocobo doo-doo, we would for sure go like knee-high in that pile. And that's not a good shower.
The Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses.
I'm sure. Sorry, not my God, Wolfie.
The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed,
I'm glad I can still make you laugh. Wolfie, you always make me laugh regardless.
And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp.
So essentially, they did the same exact thing that we're plotting to do now.
I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Yep. Essentially, they gained control of Drake's Breath, and then they're just buying their time until they can gain more land.
Gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill.
Yep.
I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
See, even Vivian kind of understands, like, Clive has every right to seek revenge against the Ironhome because of what what all has occurred against him and Jill, but he just wants to get rid of the Mother Crystal. That's all he really wants to do here. You know, he doesn't want to like take revenge or anything. He just wants to help everybody.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
Nope.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
All right. Mother Crystal number 2. Who's ready for this? Taking down our second Mother Crystal, shall we? Jutting forth from the fiery maw of the sacred Mount Drustanunts, the Mother Crystal is a pillar upon which the faith of a cloistered nation rests. I honestly think I might stream today until we can actually get past Titan. Depending on how long that takes. Welcome back, Shock.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas. To keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
It's starting to mess with her.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There it is. So I think I'm going to be taking my meds and going to bed. My back is killing me. Oh, you're fine, Wolfie. Do what you gotta do, hon. Do what you gotta do.
The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Yep. They've gotten complacent.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to...
Okay, so real fast, since we're not exactly gonna hit people just yet. Let's go to Cyclone.
Area, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this
There we go.
rock was my home. I know its secret only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
Yeah, it is the perfect little shortcut, ain't it? Hello, ladies and gents. Yeah, let's just start it off with a little bit of, you know, a little bit of noise, shall we?
It was never as bad as this before. Then the only way past it was through them.
Yoink. What do you mean you has arrived, Wolfie? I thought you were already here, Wolfie. Impulse. Yoink. 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 There we go. I meant that should be your next line after hello, ladies and gents. Fair. I'll have to use that for next time, Wolfie. How about that? I'll have to use that for next time. I will have to use that for next time. And whenever I do, Wolfie, you have to make a clip of it. That way I can put it on YouTube. How about that?
That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Baby raptors. That means I have to be here. Yes, I know. I'm just not gonna say it for like 1 or 2 individuals because that's not a crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's not a crowd. I would want it to be for like a good number of people. Oh. Hello, ladies and gents. I have arrived. And you have left. Love how to throw a basic airman in here. Ow. 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 I would like to, you know, kind of get out of there. Okay, this airman is really making me angry. How did you... Come here. Mother. Why am I having issues with this airman? Take that, boy. Yeah, get out of here. Judgment. Like this. There we go. Ignition. Hat into this. Here comes the quake. Nice. Sit down. Come here. Of course. Yeah, I was about to say, stop running, you little demon. out of here.
Just up ahead. We'll enter the caves from there.
Little demon was being mean. Some more of this stuff if I don't mind. Breath of Wind Aerial Blast, very nice. Oh, no. I know what's coming in there. We're going back to single target, ladies and gents. I know what's in there. It's Stuffy's favorite plant. It's Stuffy's favorite plant.
Look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
See, Stuffy, it's your favorite plant.
It's turned.
Nothing a shelter for Zarya can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his wall.
Believe me, I mean to.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Breathe it in.
Take this. Ow. Booyah. Take this. Where do you think you're going, homie? I expect to see it on TikTok. Okay, fine. I will do my best to put it on TikTok. How about that? Ow. Sit down, boy. Ow. Damn, man. Thank you, Torgal. He's trying to go hide. And he's just gonna do this again. Break. Judgment. Satenzuken. Perfect. Dancing Steel.
To me, boy. Help me, boy.
Yeah, there he goes. Nope. There's that.
Help me, boy.
3 hits on that.
They can jump. Don't these things have roots? Not good. Kill! To me, boy.
I have to use one of my elixirs here. I don't have a choice. Easy steal. Come on, connect it. Ah, I still got hit by it. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Seven's cloud. And he's really pulling out the stop with those tentacle hits on this. Ow. Yeah, there he goes. He's doing that crap. There's that. This actually might break him. Pulse. There he goes. There's that. Zatanzuken. And finish it up with good old Giga Flare. Boom. Little more dicey than I would have liked, but it still works. Holy crap, I almost have 500,000 gil. Jesus. You're at least dealing some real damage. Oh yeah, I'm definitely dealing damage. It's just sometimes I gotta get... The one thing that you have to learn with this game is dodging, and sometimes I'm not exactly the best at dodging. To be completely honest, I am not the best at dodging.